Hello, everyone out there in the multiverse. I am Dan.
And I'm Drea, and we own Multiverse Comics in Culpeper, Virginia. And this video is more of an announcement than anything else. We are back.
Yes. More specifically, we're going back to regular hours,
Right.
which will be Wednesday through Friday, 4 to 9, Saturday, 10 to 9, and Sunday, 1 to 6, closed on Monday and Tuesdays.
Right. And just to give you an idea of what we are doing besides selling comics, obviously, feel free to pick up a subscription form. But also, we have tabletop gaming, and that is actually going to be happening more regularly. You want to tell them about that?
Yes, that will be every Saturday, starting at 5. They usually end around 10. It might go a little later than that. But, I don't, stress closing when the gaming's here. So
It's a good group of people,
yeah,
too.
it can go later than closing.
So basically, we have a group of friends that love to do tabletop games because their regular space is not available right now. They decided to come here, which is great for us because we both love gaming.
Yep.
We are a comics and a gaming store. We have games available for sale, and also we have some open ones. I know you can't see where I'm pointing, but in the corner over here, we have open games that you can play, such as the DC deck building game and things like that. So this would also be a really good opportunity if you are interested in tabletop games, but you don't have a group to play with. I would say, I'm biased because these are our friends, but these are really great guys, and they're very nice to newcomers. They're not super competitive. With each other, they are, but they're not super competitive to a newbie. They're not gonna, be mean about it. So this is a really great time for younger players, inexperienced players, or players that have just gotten out of contact with their group. Maybe you've moved here recently. It's a great group to join. So I highly recommend coming here. And then, so that happens on Saturdays, and then on Sundays we tend to have HeroClix tournaments. And that's why we have this brick here. Now,
Yes.
HeroClix is more Dan's not pride and joy, but this is the thing that he absolutely loves. It's basically superhero chess, which is why I'm not very good at it. I don't strategize. I am the wild card. Like, never play Risk with me. You will have no idea what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just fun. Nobody likes to play Risk with me. I don't know why. But anyway. HeroClix, we have HeroClix figures for sale. We'll get the new sets, like this is a brick of the new set. You can also buy the individual boosters. We also have the individual figures from past sets if you want to buy those. In fact, we have some gamers that buy the figures to repaint and use for other games, which I think is pretty cool. And then also, so Free Comic Book Day in May did not happen. So what's going to happen instead?
Yes, Diamond has set it up as Free Comic Book Summer.
Yeah.
Starting on the 18th of this month, there will be a handful of free comics that will be released on the Saturday of each week, going until September, I think, 12th. Yeah, 12th.
Yeah, and so we will be getting, of course, those free comics in. And it'll be every Saturday, but if you wait until Wednesday, they may be out. So try to come over on Saturdays during this time to look for the free comics.
Yes.
We've also partnered with some local artists. So we have a couple of representations here of the local artistry in the area. We've got one local artist that does dice cups. These are...
both of these?
Yeah, they did both of these. And they're different prices depending on how elaborate they are. Like, this is a very simple dice cup. Really nice to touch, though. I like this one.
Mm-hmm.
And then this one's a little bit more elaborate. It's got a more of a finish to it. But, your basic dice cup. So we have a local artist who does those. And so we have some commission work there. We also have some... Oh, the mic's in the way. We also have some drawings. Glare. There we go. We're professionals. Actually... These are professionals. This is very professionally done. We've got Harley Quinn, my personal favorite, of course. We've also got Doctor Strange, and what's that other one?
It's basically a handful of Marvel characters.
It's a handful of Marvel characters. Hard to see. But anyway, we've got those on the wall, but we have extras behind the desk if you want to get those. And like I said, we are commissioning these, so these you supporting local artistry basically through us. We also have figurines. What's that?
This is Rescue from Endgame. Pepper Potts in her armor that Tony made for her.
Yep. And
anniversary present.
Anyway.
That's Tony for you. It's just,
I love you 3000. We also have some little things, like this is a coin bank in the shape of Iron Man. I actually have a really funny story about these not this one specifically, but when I first met Dan, he showed me his coin bank collection, and it was Hulk, Thing, Robin, and Spider-Man, and those were the 4. And of course, there's 4 coins that we have in our American currency. And he explained to me, don't tell them.
okay.
He explained to me which coin went into which character and why. So he had the pennies in one, the dimes in the other, etc. And he told me why he did that. Made no sense to me. So then I introduced him to a friend of mine, Hans Watts, who he and his wife own Artistically Inclined, which is a tattoo parlor in Harrisonburg. They're awesome, awesome people. But I introduced Dan to Hans, and I told Hans about the banks. And he was immediately able to tell exactly which coin he went. I'm like, how did, what,
Yeah. Yeah.
So apparently it makes sense to some people. So just out of curiosity, comment below if you have a guess which coin goes into which of those banks. The 4 again are Thing, Hulk, Robin, and Spider-Man. So which has the pennies, which has the dimes, etc. See if you can get it right, because I didn't. I couldn't even tell you right now what they are because I do not remember, and I have known you for 12 years.
Anyway.
Anyway.
What's next?
We also want to make it very clear that we are still following quarantine protocols. Right now, we have no customers in the store, and we're presenting, therefore we are not wearing masks. However, when you're in the store, wear your masks, please.
Correctly with
Yes, correctly wear your mask.
nose and mouth.
This is not no.
Yeah.
And customize them if you
This
want.
is definitely no, because I've seen someone do this. That's just
Anyway, let's not.
yeah.
Let's not.
Okay. Anyways.
We will gently remind you if necessary, because we want to keep our customers safe, obviously. So masks are required. The only exceptions would be if you have a medical condition or if you're eating. But again, use caution. Don't just say, "Well, I have an excuse." Well, try to be as
Respectful to other people.
respectful and accommodating to others as you can. And we would greatly appreciate that. So we're back to regular business hours. We have a lot of fun things to sell and to do, and we genuinely, truly hope that we will see you soon, and we will see you in the multiverse.